suppress the uprising, of 1857. It's a 3-mark question. This is also a 3-mark question. You have to write here about what were the processes through which the revolt was suppressed. Next, discuss the extent to which religious beliefs shaped the events of 1857. This is a 8-mark question. 8 mark. Next. Next question, how the revolt of 1857 began. How the revolt of 1857 began. Ananya, without typing, I think you should write the questions, okay? You are wasting your time while typing the questions or typing whatever you are doing in the keyboard. How the revolt of 1857 began, question mark, along with it, how it spread, I told you na, Ananya, that what I am telling right now is it's not important, but you have to ask something else, right? So you come here, you take the class, let me go home and sleep. How it spread in the other parts of India. How it spread in the other parts of India. 8-mark question. 8-mark question. Okay? So it's a 2 question at the same time. How the revolt of 1857 began and how it spread in the other parts of India. Right? Next. Next question. There are less questions, I think, of this chapter. That's good. Okay, next. Give any two. Give any two. Political causes. Give any two political causes for the revolt of 1857. 1857. This is 1 mark. This is 1 mark. Next. Next. Who was the Kotwal? Who was the Kotwal? So Kotwal, it's like a police, head of police. Who was the Kotwal of Delhi? Of Delhi. Who was the Kotwal of Delhi before the revolt of 1857? Before the revolt of 1857. Okay, this is 1 mark question, but you just write down the answer. Write down the answer of this question. You will be having difficulty finding it in your book. Answer is Gangadhar Nehru. Gangadhar Nehru was the Kotwal of Delhi during 1857. Gangadhar, G-A-N-G-A-D-H-A-R and Nehru. Gangadhar Nehru, who was the Kotwal of Delhi during 1857, and he was the grandfather of Jawaharlal Nehru. He was the grandfather of Jawaharlal Nehru. Okay. This is 1 mark question. Fine. Next. Describe how art and literature, art, A-R-T, art and literature helped in keeping alive the memories of 1857. Memories of 1857. 3 mark. Okay. Next. Next, discuss the social discuss the social, economic, political and religious causes of the revolt of 1857. Discuss the social, economic, political and religious causes of the revolt of 1857. Stop. 8 mark. Jivanangshu present? Jivanangshu? Are you present? Present. So as you know, I told you na, search the book. If you found these causes and the answer of this question in your book, then you tell me. Always asking which page number, and don't listening carefully to the class. It is your always, it's a habit. I told you na questions come. It is there in, I think, 2016, this question. Now you read the book and give me the answer. Always asking some abrupt questions. Fine. Next question. So this was 8 mark. Next. Next question. Describe the main events. Describe the main events of revolt of 1857. Describe the main events of revolt of 1857. Revolt of 1857, these two words will be in one single quotation. Stop. 8 mark question. 8 mark question. Okay? Fine. Next. Next, a quotation. Start with the quotation. A chain of grievances. A chain of grievances. Chain, C-H-A-I-N. A chain of grievances in Awadh. In Awadh. Linked the prince. Linked the prince, comma, Talukdars, check the spelling, Talukdar, write with a Q. Talukdars, comma, peasants and sepoys. Peasants and sepoys to join hands. Peasants and sepoys to join hands in the revolt of 1857, in the revolt of 1857 against the British, Stop, quotation ends. Examine the statement. Examine the statement. Here everything you have to write. In this question, students, be very careful. It is saying about linking the prince, that means political reason. Talukdars, political. Peasants, sepoys, that means social, economic and military and political causes. What affected the Awadh? Because Awadh was chosen for subsidiary alliance in the doctrine of lapse. So talukdars and peasants, they were affected by the economic policies, and then the sepoys were affected by the military policies, right? Military causes. So with these reasons, Awadh people or the people of Awadh, they were affected and they had a link or unity together to join hands in the revolt of 1857. So that you have to express here. So in this question, my students, first of all, you just give a heading or a introduction part, then you tell that these are the reasons why the revolt had taken place. Then you tell in your conclusion, these are the reasons were available in Awadh. So definitely it will unify or it will link, as the question is given the word link, it will link the prince, the talukdars, the sepoys, the peasants and everyone. So that is why they got a unity, they believed in their unity and they joined hands. Please be careful about the trickiness, right? So these are the styles, how the CBSE is going to give you the questions. It's not very flat, discuss the causes. It's not always like that. Sometimes some tricky questions will also come. Okay, fine. Let me see the other question papers. Fine. So that's all. So how many questions I have given, Ashmita? Okay, last question is 8 mark. Okay, 10. So mostly less number. So don't worry, start writing all these questions. And for Ananya, so next day you are coming here to take the class. I hope so. I am getting a holiday, no problem. And I hope you should go through the questions which I have given. Okay, Ananya? Then you tell me that which are the questions you are not getting. You are not getting which are the questions which is there in your NCERT books. Then we will discuss. So next day, Ananya, please come and take the class. So with this, I stop the class here today and wish you all a goodbye and have a nice day.